He's on the ropes. He spins off the ropes. He's moving around. Now he's getting a little bit of a rhythm. He finally got that second win. Can't be stopped.
Round coming to a close. Hands up, defense, side step. 1, 2, please. Don't know how to stand. It's the endurance test. The real fight begins. Take a walk in this corner. Come get your second win.
Welcome to the Second Win Boxing Meet. I'm your host, Rashid Haymon. And alongside,
it's your boy, Caesar Fantastic.
well, today we're going to talk about Terence Crawford. Yesterday did a 20-minute live video revealing the situation between the failed agreement amongst him and Earl Spitz. He went on and stated why the fight didn't happen. And according to him, he's saying that the guarantee that he wanted of $25 million, that, you know, he just wanted a guarantee. And
He wanted a guarantee.
A guarantee. He never said the amount. But so he mentioned also that he had some investors, like some guys, a hedge fund, who were willing to pay Earl $25 million, as well as himself $25 million. He also said that he didn't like the way the deal was. It was seemed to him, in his words, it was one-sided. Like it was more beneficial, where, you know, it wasn't going to benefit him in terms of the guarantee and the split sales between the pay-per-view percentage-wise. I'm gonna read to you a few past fights that happened amongst Earl Spitz and his prior or previous opponents. Mikey Garcia got $3 million, 50% pay-per-view split. These are the guarantees. That was his guarantee. The guarantee was $3 million. Sean Porter received $2 million, 40% pay-per-view split. Danny Garcia received $5 million, 40% pay-per-view split. Ugas received $1 million, 40% pay-per-view split. If this is true, this is the question I gotta ask you, Black Seeds. Do you think that this fight was not supposed to happen, or was it is that number that with no guarantee and 35% pay-per-view split? Did they really want to fight Terence Crawford, or was it just the publicity stunt?
Yeah, it sound fishy if those the numbers that was sent. Like he said in the live, who would have took zero guarantees? You know what I'm saying? He said when he said Al was like what he say? He said he was like he wanted to get him, Al, his people, and Spence in the room, and, you know, talk it out and just get it done with. You know, Al said that'll never happen because I never seen two fighters get in the room and make it happen. You know what I mean? And he said, well, you never seen a fighter take zero guarantees, but I accepted that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
It's crazy if the fact that he did, if that's what was presented, that he actually accepted zero guarantees. Like, I never heard nobody doing that either. So do sound like posturing and something they probably didn't want him to accept. Like, okay, we're gonna send you a low ball offer to say we sent a contract, and that's what we go. You know, we at least we could say we sent something and we tried. Like, but that's not a. It's not a. It ain't for a fight like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they know they can make money off this fight. They know the money gonna be there because the man said, "Don't put a ceiling on yourself." When he said, "Man, I got dude trying to give us 25 million." He said, "Why would you take that? Why you gonna put a ceiling on yourself?" You know what I'm saying? So they know the money could be made. So the fact that there's zero guarantees that you sent out, that's semi crazy to me. You feel me?
Yeah, I had a issue. I mean, I understood the motive behind because I was but until these yesterday's 20-minute live that he did yesterday, I still don't see Al trying to get over on him in no way. I never heard anyone in the years that went down that no one said Al tries to get over on people. I don't think that's the case in this situation. I just think it was a misunderstanding with skepticism that, you gotta understand Terence Crawford ain't used to doing business like this, like on the ball side of things. And you coming in the gate, this is what probably is a thing too. You is not a promoter. So they're probably saying we're not gonna give you a guarantee because you coming on the side as a fighter. So, but you're not signed to me. So, that could be the case. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like he said. Like I've been saying, it's they do their business over at Bob. He said he never said people be like, well, how you getting all this, with this money, this. He said, Bob, I always had a guarantee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said, my money would be good because I had a guarantee. He said, y'all wasn't trying to give me no guarantees.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
I need to find out what was Floyd's guarantees on his deals, then I could really speak on how they work on that side,
I'm pretty sure Floyd guarantees.
Yeah, because I do hear Floyd say after break the first day he'll say 250 million or something like that. That's all the break given to him. And then they do the split, and the split probably was 75-25 or something like that between Floyd. It ain't the same numbers with Floyd.
You can't even compare with him with Floyd.
I'm just speaking on when I was thinking of Floyd and him was on the entrepreneurial side, being the boss, being the promoter of the fight type thing. Because Crawford is coming in. It's not like they're splitting with a promotional company. He's on his end, and I just don't. I hope that that's not the case. That the guarantee was zero.
That's what he said. Oh, we go by what he said. I mean,
and then you mentioned the $25 million. I understand that. Like, I understood the philosophy on Al's point of view. Like, listen, don't put yourself selling on yourself, and you can make 75 million. But in reality, if you don't get a guarantee, you might be 25 million, is what you're walking away with only.
He told him, Spence, when Spence said, what about the back end? He said, I mean, when they make their money back, it's 80-20 split. Simple as that, simple math. You know what I mean? So as long as the hedge funds or the investors made their money back, then they was gonna be able to split whatever percentage they was going to negotiate on the back end between them two, however they was going to split it. So
who went to the table with this hedge fund? Was this Crawford that went behind the table and negotiated this deal behind Al's back?
They came to Crawford. The deal came to Crawford. So I don't know if they came to him or he went to them. You know what I mean? I would imagine they might have reached out. I would imagine they reached out to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Seeing the money making opportunity. Like, hey, we can invest. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need the investors or some such, get this money, we can invest in it. Like, it's sort of like how they doing over Saudi, I guess, get them investors involved and get some money running through. So, I don't know,
So the talks is the talks is now that Thurman might be closing the deal between Thurman and Spitz. I think it's good. That's going to be a good fight. I think that's going to be a good fight. I just don't like the way Thurman tried to curry Spitz. He had the title,
Don't even.
and he sat there and he tried to act like the man never existed. And it was a WWE moment, WWC or WWF if you come from my era type of. He give me all of those wrestling vibes, man. Like the way he talk on the microphone, just like an old WWE wrestler or something, man. So, I think Spitz is going to break him down.
Easily.
He's going to break him down. But I will pay for that pay-per-view fight. That's one of the ones I would pay for just because I know Thurman can crack. Thurman is an exciting fighter as well. It's just his political way of going about it when he had that title and how he tried curry Earl Spence is what I had a problem with. I'm sure that's the same reason Earl have a problem with him. So...
Yeah. I'll watch it, but like, yeah, Thurman, he was one time, but he ain't been one time since 15.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he ain't show no power. The dude show no power since 15. You know, dude Tank knocked out. Thurman couldn't knock him out.
Yeah, true.
Barrio, so it's just like, and then, the last fight was February. So he been inactive, and before that it was however long before that. So the activity, the level of competition, and all that is just like, I'm like, I'm just not excited for it. I really was. This the only fight, Crawford, the only fight I really wanted to see for Spence at 47. Then go on, move up. That's it. The other show. So Thurman just a letdown, you know. Like I said before, another show we did a long time ago, you know. It's a letdown. It's you've been slicing this fight with Crawford, so that's like all I really want.
Yeah.
For me.
Me too.
But, I like boxing, so I watch it. But
right, but it definitely drained us just even getting to this point because we was already predicting. These two dudes said they were guaranteed to fight each other. They said they gave us that promise.
Oh, yeah.
You give a promise, you got to stick with it, man. Especially in this sport, we was promised this fight. We was promised this super fight. We had multiple podcasts on this subject for a long time about Earl Spence and Terence Crawford fighting each other. Just they better get it together. They better make it happen after this. Or hopefully this is just a publicity stunt where they just trying to build momentum. But from the looks of it, looks like Terence Crawford's went and found another route, went that route. It's gonna make a lot of money fighting somebody that is just probably 10 times less of an opposition towards him.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. But this
it's a letdown, man. It's a letdown. It's a black eye for the sport again. Like, good gosh, boxing, a sport that you see people getting black eyes, is just it's starting to give us black eyes. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, man. So man, it's a short one, man. It's a short, brief one. There really ain't nothing much to talk about today. Hit the like and subscribe button below, man. We need those likes and subscriptions. We need you to join us and help the algorithm go to the next level so we can get more subscribers and likes and get this thing popping, man, because we got something in store, man. New episode coming real soon, man. So look out for us in the future, ladies and gentlemen. Got anything to say, C's?
That's it, man. Hit the clock. Hit that subscribe button, man. Second Win Boxing Media, baby.
Peace.
Peace.